Hello, MUS 1002 students. I'm Dr. Ben Furman, and I will be your instructor for the course, Exploring Technology in Music. Through readings in the book, Exploring Technology in Music, and assigned articles, we'll be looking into how recording technology has changed how we interact with music as both listeners and creators. From the beginning of the phonograph to synthesizers to film and game music. The text and all additional readings are free and will be available on the course page. It's going to be interesting, challenging, and occasionally very, very weird. The course is broken up into 3 modules. The first will look at the rise of recording technology and media, microphones, some basic recording techniques, and musique concrète. The second will look at the histories of synthesizers and how they work, as well as drum machines and loops. And the final unit will explore digital audio and sampling, DAWs, MIDI, VSTs, and a brief look at computer music programming languages, as well as audio and music in film and video games. In addition to the assigned readings and videos that you'll have to write forum posts on, you will also have a number of pieces of music assigned that highlight various aspects of what we're studying each week. You will also have content mastery quizzes throughout that will cover weekly readings, the assigned videos, and the musical selections. Forum posts correspond to about 27% of your final grade, while content mastery quizzes correspond to around 32%. Your forum posts are due twice a week, on Wednesday and Sunday, both at 11 p.m. Wednesday is for your initial post, responding to the prompted instructions for the week's forum, and also posting questions for both myself and the class. Sunday is when your response posts are due. This means that you only get 50% of the points graded for the Wednesday post and 50% for the Sunday responses. It's a little weird at first, but you'll get used to it very quickly. Content mastery quizzes are always due on Saturday by 11 p.m. Eastern Time. These will include a variety of questions such as multiple choice, true-false, matching, and a few short essays. They will always cover the weekly readings and videos, and there will always be an essay question on the piece or video of the week. Please keep in mind the word count for the essays and remember to write complete sentences. You can only attempt the quizzes once, but they are all open note. Be aware, however, that copying directly from the book or from any other sources is considered plagiarism and will be dealt with as such. Also, be very aware of your time. Each quiz is timed, and if the time runs out, it will give you a 0 for any unanswered questions. Similarly, the cutoff for submitting a quiz is 11 p.m. Eastern Time on Saturday, sharp. If you are taking a quiz and the server hits that time, you will be kicked out and any unanswered questions will be marked as a 0. You will also be composing 3 pieces of music throughout the semester to give you a feel for how artists use some of the technology that we'll be discussing in class. While you will need to purchase Ableton Live's Intro Edition, which you can also use for MUS 2020 as well, the remainder of the software that we will be using is free. These compositions will only be shared with me, so please feel free to get really experimental. You'll have the rubric that I'm grading from in hand, and as long as you hit those points, anything above and beyond is fair game. Each composition is worth 9% of your final grade. Finally, you will have a final project that's worth 13% of your final grade, in which you look at one specific piece of recording technology. Anything from the phonograph itself to CDs to drum machines. Then you'll create a short presentation on it, exploring the technology's effect on music and society. It's pretty open-ended, but it will require research. Oakland's library has some excellent books and ebooks on music technology in particular that will help, along with full JSTOR access. Start thinking about this now. What piece of audio technology can you absolutely not live without? That's a great candidate for your final project. In any event, though, before we go any further, please download and read the syllabus. You'll need to take a small quiz on the syllabus to show that you've read it, and go over the academic conduct expectations video before the remainder of the course is unlocked. Neither of these affects your grade. It's just to make sure that you have read the syllabus and are familiar with the academic conduct policies that you are held to as a university student. Once that's done, all materials will be released on a weekly basis on Mondays unless otherwise specified. If you have any questions, feel free to post in the questions and answers forum or email me directly. Or, of course, you can always make an appointment to talk through the virtual office hours on Zoom. Good luck, and here's to a great semester.